there, Miss Laura. So today, my fiance he rearranged a bedroom for me because I was seeing her like making TV series every once in a while. So I like rearranging bedrooms. So he wanted to do it with me, but he wanted to do it anyway. So he rearranged the bedroom, and I really appreciate it because it looks very nice. So I found my Bible and I think I should read this part of it, which is from 2 Kings, verse 22, or chapter 22. It's about King Josiah. Okay. Oh, of Israel. He was king of Israel. Josiah was 8 years old when he began to reign, and he reigned 31 years in Jerusalem. So when they say 31, they mean 31 years. Just they arrange it differently when they talk about it. And his mother's name was Jediah, the daughter of Ada, or Adiah, of Boscath. And he did that which was right in the sight of the Lord, and walked in all the ways of David his father. They forgot the S. And turned not aside to the right hand or to the left. And it came to pass in the 18th year of King Josiah that the king sent Shaphan, the son of Azaliah, or Azaliah, there we go, the son of Meshullam, the scribe, to the house of the Lord, saying, Go up to Hilkiah the high priest, that he may sum the silver which is brought into the house of the Lord, which the keepers of door have gathered of the people, and let them deliver into the hand of the doers of the work that have oversight of the house of the Lord, and let them give to the doers of the work which is in the house of the Lord, to repair the breaches of the house. Unto the carpenters, and the builders, and the masons, and buy timber and hewn stone. Hewn. It is Hewn. I think it is an action they do to the stone. I think it's harvested, like hoed, Hoed, with a one of those hoes that you till the ground with. Hewn stone to repair the house. So like hewn is a type of gathering. Howbeit, there was no reckoning made with them of the money that was delivered into their hand, because they dealt faithfully. I think howbeit means but alas, something like that, which means it wasn't so. And Hilkiah the high priest said to Shaphan the scribe, I have found the book of the law in the house of the Lord. And Hilkiah gave the book to Shaphan, and he read it. And Shaphan the scribe came to the king, and brought the king word again, and said, Thy servants have gathered to the king, have gathered the money that was found in the house, and have delivered it into the hand of them that do the work, that have oversight of the house of the Lord. And Shaphan the scribe shown the king, saying, Hilkiah the high priest hath delivered me a book. And Shaphan read it before the king. And it came to pass, when the king had heard the words of the book of the law, that he rent his clothes. And the king commanded Hilkiah the priest and Ahikam, the son of Shaphan, and Achbor, the son of Micaiah, or maybe Bechiah, and Shaphan the scribe of Azahiah, a servant of the king's, saying, Go ye and inquire of the Lord for me. Let me see. My neck is getting cranked. Ugh. On this side. Always when I'm reading, I have to switch sides every once in a while. Otherwise, like they do in the nursing home, they have to turn the older people. Can't read as well, it's in the shadow. Where was I? It was at least past 10. Oh, he rent his clothes. Okay, so, and the king commanded Hilkiah the priest, and Achim the son of Shaphan, and Achbor the son of Micaiah, and Shaphan the scribe of Azahiah, the servant of the king, saying, Go ye inquire of the Lord for me, and for the people, and for all Judah, concerning the words of this book that is found. For great is the wrath of the Lord that is kindled against us, because our fathers have not hearkened unto the words of this book, to do according unto all that which is written concerning us. So Hilkiah the priest, and Achim, and Achbor, and Shaphan, and Azahiah went unto Huldah the prophetess. And a prophetess is a prophet, but a woman, the wife of Shallum, the son of Tikvah, the son of Harhaz, keeper of the wardrobe. Now she dwelt in Jerusalem in the college, and they communed with her. In the college, but learn history. And she said unto them, Thus saith the Lord God of Israel, Tell the man that sent you to me, Thus saith the Lord, Behold, I will bring evil upon this place and upon the inhabitants thereof, even all the words, the book which the king of Judah hath read, because they have forsaken me and have burned incense.
That was a little better.
Hello. I'm reading the Bible for my subscribbles.
The bribble?
Love you. Hmm?
You like it?
Yeah, I love the bedroom. It's really cool.
Better?
Yeah.
Besides that spot on the wall, I don't know where the hell that came from.
What spot? I don't even see a spot.
Sticky spot on the wall.
Okay. Oh. Baby, don't die.
My back.
Mm. Okay, where was I? The Bible has lots of difficult words that I've never even heard before. Like names. No. I have the window open.
Look.
Oh. You have a direct current. Yeah, you are hot.
Good mom.
Hmm.
Baby, tomorrow can we do the dishes?
Yeah, I want to try to get it tonight,
I mean, if you want to do
but I'm
it
just
tonight.
resting for a little bit.
Okay. Let's say if you want to get it tonight, you should probably get it right now. Because if you don't, you're going to not be able to get that done by tonight.
Yeah.
Or you work on
What
decently.
time is it? What time
11
is
something.
it? Okay.
I mean, it's 11:45.
35. Okay, so this is almost to chapter 23. This is verse 17, according to this Bible. So, because they have forsaken me and have burned incense unto other gods, that they might provoke me to anger with all the works of their hands. Therefore my wrath shall be kindled against this place, and shall not be quenched. But the king of Judah, which sent you to inquire of the Lord, thus shall ye say to him, Thus saith the Lord God of Israel, as touching the words which thou hast heard. Because thine heart was tender, and thou hast humbled thyself before the Lord. When thou heardest what I spake unto this place, and against the inhabitants thereof, that they should become a desolation and a curse, and hast rent thy clothes, and wept before me. Also I have heard thee, saith the Lord. Behold, therefore I will gather thee unto thy fathers, and thou shalt be gathered into thy grave in peace, and thy eyes shall not see all the evil which I bring upon this place. And they brought the king word again. And that is the end of chapter 22 of 2 Kings. So obviously that is not the end of the story, or even the beginning of it. It's just in the middle. But I was thinking King Josiah was a young man, when he had to become king. He was only 8 years old, and when you're 8 years old, you do know a lot, but you have so much. You're still making um mm, you're developing how much sense you make of what you will make know in the future. Like when you're growing up, you each word and image you memorize and idea and concept you learn, and that you're growing that when you grow up, and then when you're older you start having to apply that to things like actions, and having to like apply that to your job, and just defending yourself, because everyone will start attacking you for what you believe and what you stand for, and if you can come up with a reason for what you stand for and why you have a certain idea that other people find reasonable, then they're more likely to trust you. They may not agree, they may not want to agree with you, because they want to have free will. They know that they shouldn't just trust one person with what they say, because it's very hard not to give false information or a false witness of something, because our minds don't remember everything very well. We know some things very well. That's why it's important to write things down, so you have that accurate description of something that just after it happened. Yeah. But Josiah, he had to start doing that when he was 8. Start reading when he was 8. And, in history, there's lots of kings and people who had to start off ruling young, but an elder that they knew in life, who is usually related to them, they were actually the ones ruling. I don't know if Josiah had that. He may not have. He may have had to make those decisions himself when he was 8, which is very. I don't think I'd be able to do that, honestly. But yeah. Okay. Almost 20 minutes. And yeah, the Bible was talking about God's wrath and how he was not okay with some of the things that were going on in Israel at that time. There's another verse that says God chastens whom he loves. And chastens means like it's related to chastisement, or it's related to punishment. He I don't necessarily think he does anything to make it, happen like that, but he lets go. I mean, he does control everything, but he kind of lets go and lets us have what we want. And what we want is often not what we need. You know, there were a couple instances where he said one the nation of Israel was going to get captured by another um, country or tribe of people who were not kind, they were not merciful. They turned the Israelites into slaves. And I think God told them to do that because God controls what happens. um, but I just think that part of them just wanted some like drama. They wanted something new in their life. That is why they didn't really, they couldn't fight back in defense very well because they didn't really want to get out of it, you know. And God said it would happen, so it happened. But that is a tricky subject. And, you know, honestly, I'm just thinking about this now. It may not be the right thought process, you know? It's just my words. Okay. Thanks for listening.